Hello fellow woers, it's Landro of LandroeGaming on my character Shiftster, formerly known as Treebird. And as you can see, I'm going to have a go at Boomkin, and I'm complete novice, and I mean complete novice. I literally decided to use my off-spec, always played Restoration Druid, always played healers pretty much, and decided to have a go at Boomkin. So this is how it went, and it didn't go all that well. I mean, I was learning on the go, and I was making some fundamental errors, especially with cooldown usage. I kept falling into the trap of trying to off-heal. I mean, obviously, we are very powerful off-healers as a Boomkin, but I probably went a bit too far the other way. I would like to, spread my rejuvenations across the raid. That seems to be quite effective. But basically, my mantra going into this battleground was dot, 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 dot. And that wasn't me speaking in any form of Morse code. That is basically the mantra that I had. It was just dot everything I could: pets, minions, every single character that I could tap onto. And I didn't quite go according to plan, but I done my best. And then basically my aim was to get the dots out there and then to target somebody, pop some cooldowns, and that's the person that I would try and blow up. Seemed to be quite effective. I really enjoyed it, I must admit. I was quite lucky that we had some healers on our team, and it meant I could focus a little bit more on blowing things the hell up. And I just realised now that if I'm in a BG and I'm near a Boomkin, he's going to get my my absolute focus to keep him alive, because the damage that can be done when you pop some cooldowns and when you get your dots rolling on multiple targets is just insane. And of course there's the blanket 8-second lockout of Solar Beam Vortex. Now, I had my macros set up as best I could. As I said, this was literally my first time playing Boomkin. I'm not even joking. I kind of read a few little guides on the internet. There isn't actually that many great guides out there, I'll be honest with you, and that's probably something that I'm going to try, and as I get a little bit better, get some guides sorted, because there was things like just little things like glyphs and not so much rotation, but how to manage eclipse state and stuff like that, that they kind of were assumed that players know, but somebody like myself who was complete novice didn't really know these things, so it would be good to have some guides out there for those kind of different elements of Boomkin playstyle. So I will probably hopefully have a go at doing those, as all my tutorial videos are aimed at the complete novice. So if somebody decides, hey, I want to play this class, it's a good starting point, because there's so much more to classes than what I've got the time to kind of put into my videos. But what I can do is give people a starting point, and I think there's that's the void that I'm trying to fill with my Warcraft videos. This particular BG that I went in, it was just so much fun. I really enjoyed it. As you can see here, this is me going into my Restoration Druid mode and just basically trying to keep somebody up and then start to get my damage up. It's probably the right way to play. I mean, when I used to play Shadow Priest many moons ago, it's the kind of thing I used to do then. Off healings can be so important. And even the early arenas I've been playing as Restoration Druid, whenever I come up against a Boomkin team, which is normally a double DPS team, a Boomy with Heart Wild can just do such ridiculous healing. And basically a Boomy, when they pop Heart Wild, becomes a Restoration Druid. So this video was kind of basically me just getting used to the buttons and what to use and stuff like that. Coming out of this video, I'd done some duels. I didn't actually get any footage because I was painfully bad. I was getting blown the hell up by everything. My tactic was to stay alive enough to get my to get my dots rolling, to get some damage out. But it just didn't work. Things were blowing me up. So I kind of changed tack after that and decided that I'd fight fire with fire and just go ultra offensive, and it seemed to work a little bit better. But there was a monk that I dueled, and his name was Chinkita, Chikitah, Chinkita, I think, and it's from the Vecnilash server, who gave me some absolutely fantastic advice. A friend of Hotid's, and I think Hotid was his guild master on another realm, and he just gave me some really good advice. And this guy, he actually stood there for an hour and was giving me some tips, some hints on how to play my class, some little macro tips and stuff like that. It's great when you come across somebody like that in Warcraft, because they are really fantastic. They are such an asset to beginners of a certain class. So shout out to him. Thank you so much for all your help. And hopefully in the upcoming videos, because his advice came after this video, so hopefully in some of the upcoming videos you'll see a definitive improvement in my gameplay and in my play style. I've got a little bit of arena footage that I've garnered over the last couple of days, which I'll be putting into another special. I'll do 2 specials of season 1 before I power forward with Season 2, hopefully when 5.4 launches. But in the meantime, I'll let you guys kind of watch this video, see what you think, comment, like, subscribe, check out my other videos, my Restoration Druid videos. Basically, I've got time to focus on sort of one character because of real life commitments, work and girlfriend, all that kind of stuff. It would be really cool if I could like revitalize Landro. I get a lot of requests, especially in game, for people to tell me to go back to my priest. But I am really enjoying Druid, and after going Boomkin just for this little stint at the moment, I just must say I really enjoyed it. It's so much fun. So thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff. Message me in game, send me messages, inbox, and all that kind of stuff. And keep checking back when the other videos come. So thanks very much. Let us BG play through. Landro out.
Counter shot. Breathing trap. Fear ward. Scare beast. Vanish. Inner body lash. Look at shadow ray vanish. Shot. Displace your base. Your strike. Dash. Deterrence. Pressure karma. Withdraw from interest round. Kick. Celestial Predator's Darkness. They can dismantle. Trinket. Trinketed. Stampede. Minor versa. Nature's grasp. Will of the forsaken. Freedom. Hammer of justice. Repentance. Kick. Evasion down. Freedom. Defending now. Defending now. Vicky. Nature's grasp. Power infusion. Cloak of shadows. Reward. Disco bash. Trinketed. Celestial line. Mighty bash.